quick video of the VenuIQ mobile app submission for the Best Event App Award, a more interactive view of the PEI IIGS Summit mobile app. This is an event for 2,500 people to log in, network and engage with content. The content, or the agenda, clicking on the top icon, was made up of the main structure of the event, and with multiple streams, people were able to simply filter down to find sessions that were relevant to them. If relevant, they could add them to their agenda by clicking the little plus icon, or to learn more, we're able to click inside to learn more about who the speakers were inside of that panel, learn where it took place by clicking onto this icon, and scrolling down could see more content just like that by clicking into there. Once inside of their agenda, you can see it puts it into chronological order for them, and that actually is interlaced with any meetings that they may have booked at the event too, including opportunities to reschedule, accept, decline or rebook, which I'll show you shortly. As well as browsing via a session name, it was very popular at this event that people would browse via a speaker, so they were able to search for a speaker name in this toolbar here at the top. Scrolling down, they could click into a profile, click into the events, which is what they called sessions, and click into the session directly from there. An easy way for me to find the sessions that Bruno, for example, was speaking on. Onto the homepage again, sponsors were a key element of the revenue growth for this event, therefore having them in the app was really important. They went in alphabetical order and in tiers for principal sponsors and then lead sponsors. You can click into a profile. They had website only, which can open up inside of the mobile app, as well as the HTML description that sits inside of there. Important to note though that you could pin these sponsors to the floor plan, add in documents and media libraries, as well as the sponsor representatives that were there representing each of these organisations. As mentioned previously, as well as content, one of the most important parts of this mobile app's return on investment for the client was networking. You can see here we've got at the top 4 recommended people as part of our AI matchmaker. This was recommended based off of the filters you can see on the right hand side just here, their aims of attendance, their industry sector, their investment thesis. These are all things that were collected at registration, and upon clicking this, if I'd like to go around the recommendations and find some of my own connections, you can see that's filtered the list down to only show people with the investment thesis that I've just selected. Once I've found someone I like, or if I've seen someone I like in the recommendations, I can simply just click the thumbs up button, and you can see it will record my response and continue to update the people that are appearing inside of here. Once I get a match, once I've given someone a thumbs up, for example Francesco here, I can record that response, and if they give me a thumbs up back, then we're a match and it'll prompt us to connect and meet. I can learn more about each person by clicking through onto their profile, being able to send them a one-to-one message by clicking the message icon, send them a one-to-one meeting, whether that's going to be in my own personal meeting room or utilising the meeting zone that they had, which was numbered tables. I can see where they are on the floor plan if I'd like to, as they utilised our Bluetooth tracking technology, and again I can interact with the AI matchmaker inside of here. Going back to the home page, they also filled the page with a number of content heavy or custom pages. We have our meeting inbox here for my received, sent and booked, which you can clearly see when I click into this. I'm able to accept, suggest a new time or cancel. Scrolling further down into these custom menu pages, we had the member services. This was built in HTML and simply added in, which was completely interactable, all inside of the mobile app. They also integrated their Slido into our mobile app too from the home page, which you can see clearly works inside of here. And then they added in some more fun things like the event gallery, which they wanted to open into a web browser. So you can see that moves us outside of the mobile app into here, as well as their iPad competition, which they just added in as a simple page. As well as interacting with content like Q&A and the agenda, they had a notifications area that they could use to send out updates to specific people, specific groups, sessions, or everybody as a whole. These, as well as flashing up on the phone, can appear inside of here. They also had a QR code scanning metric, which when I click onto my profile in the top right hand corner, I'm able to just click onto my guest pass, and I would be able to scan another person's phone using a QR code scanner in the top left here, or vice versa. That'll allow me to get the contact information for this person and write some personal notes about what I've spoken to them about, so I can reference it post-scan. That sends a confirmation email immediately, and an Excel spreadsheet is available post-event. In terms of branding, something that's mentioned in our case study is the sheer flexibility that we have. Each of these are customizable, and they are all images. So right up until on-site and during the event as well, you are able to change the order of these, you're able to change the images, you're able to add new ones in, an example being the video highlights weren't available until the second day, so that wasn't something that was added until after, and that's what gave these guys the extra flexibility during their flagship event. Look forward to seeing the results and see you all at EventTech Live.